Oh, it's lovely. No wonder you're feeling ill lying in the dark all day.
Oh, Mum. I didn't get much sleep last night. I wanted to catch up this morning.
I thought we might go out to town or the park or something. Get a breath of fresh air.
I don't want to. Anyway, my arms hurt. Couldn't push the wheels.
Can't be that bad. Anyway, I can push you.
I don't want you to. I feel terrible. I think I should see a doctor or something.
Your cough would get better if you got up every now and again.
Leave it, it hurts.
Don't be silly, it's just bruising, that's all. Now, come on, let's get you up a bit. Oh. That's it. Yeah.
No, it's 9:45. Oh, it's an emergency! Can you call us back, Mrs. Craig? I'm sorry!
What is going on? That noise is going right through me.
Heavy night.
Well, the prospect of a heavy day. There's not all those vodka and tonics are tonight. Places everybody.
What is this, a practice run?
Must be. As if the day wasn't exciting enough as it is.
This way, please! Stay calm, try not to panic. Surgery. No, I'm afraid he's not in today. It's his day off. I could try and Oh, all right then. Well, Dr. Mystery could call round a bit later on his rounds. Lovely. What's your name? Okay. Your address, please. Fantastic. All right then, Nikki. Bye.
5 minutes.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
There are only 6 of us in.
Yeah, but no one reacts quickly to a fire alarm. It's the shock.
It's a fire drill, Joe, not the real thing.
I'm here for my son to get his jabs.
Your name, please?
Where is that?
Yes, lunchtime. Devin Lewis.
Oh, yeah, got you. Take a seat.
All right, I'm off, Joe.
Not so fast. I've got another one for you. It's actually one of Max, Nicky Andrews.
All right, keep them coming. And no fire warden, Barbie. You can take that off now. It does nothing for you.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Andrews. I'm Dr. Mystery. I believe your daughter called us?
No, I don't think so.
Nicky Andrews. She usually sees Dr. Maguire.
Oh, right, well, you better come in then. If you just wait there, I'll check if she's ready.
Hopefully give me a hand later.
All right, there's a doctor here. Why didn't you tell me you called them? Quickly now, Nick, pull down the sleeves of this cardy. He only needs to examine your chest. He doesn't have to see the rest.
Jake's using 18 MDF for the sides and shelter.
He's nearly as handsome as you, Jordan.
How come he hasn't been immunised before?
His mum was against it.
And she's changed her mind?
He needs to get it done, doesn't he?
We recommend it, yes, but really it's the parents' decision.
Well, Jordan's staying with me for a bit now. And I want him done.
And what does his mum feel about that?
Don't worry about her. She's more bothered about her new bloke. Isn't she, Geordie?
Okay, if you're sure. We'll start with polio. All you have to do is suck on this sugar lump, Jordan.
Make you even sweeter than you already are.
Touch of bronchitis, I think. You should have called us sooner.
Oh, well, we didn't want to bother you.
How long have you had it?
A couple of weeks.
Is, everything else all right?
Yeah.
You just seem very quiet.
She doesn't always feel like talking.
I wish I could say the same about some of my other patients. How did this happen?
It's nothing.
She fell, didn't you, sweetheart?
Let me see. We need to get you to casualty.
Why, what for?
Well, her arm could be fractured. She needs to be x-rayed.
Oh, no, I can't.
Well, does she have to go? Can't you fix it here?
Well, I don't have the equipment. What's the problem?
I don't like going out.
She doesn't like crowds.
I don't have to go, do I, Mum?
No, sweetheart, you don't.
Well, Mr. Barrett, I'm afraid you're going to have to tell your wife it's not your appendix that's grumbling.
Something more serious, is it?
No, I don't think so. It's your diverticulitis. It's playing up again. We'll have to up your... Oh, I don't believe this. How many practices do we need?
What is it, Doc?
Oh, an overcautious practice manager, that's what. Come on.
I'm not going out without my trousers.
Well, you don't have time to change. Just wrap the blanket round you.
You're joking, it's freezing out there.
Well, it shouldn't take too long. Come on. Come on.
What have you been doing to her?
Hello. We had a bit of a fire alarm.
I'm sorry, everybody. It was a false alarm. You can go back in now. Great. Another 10 minutes of Barrett's bowels.
I've never been so humiliated. If you think I'm going back in there again... Oh!
Looks like I've just earned a coffee break.
Shall I call the engineer then?
No, I'll be able to reset the programme. It'll be fine. Oh, right.
When did you last go out?
I don't know.
Was it last week? Last month?
I don't know, I can't remember.
So what's wrong with the great outdoors then?
Something to do with being pushed around one of these, maybe?
Did you say sugar?
No thanks. You've been in a wheelchair, what? 10? 11 years? How long are you planning on staying inside?
What do you mean?
Well, you can't stay inside forever, can you? So how about making a start by going to casualty?
She doesn't have to go anywhere she doesn't want to.
I'm afraid she does.
Oh, come on, Geordie. It's only a bit of sugar.
It's a jab. I know it's a jab. I don't need it. My mum gives me vitamins.
Even superheroes need medicine.
No, they don't. My mum won't let them.
Well, unless you want a force feeding, I suggest you try and talk his mum round.
Fat chance of that.
I can have a word if you like.
Yeah?
I'll see if I can fit her in this afternoon. Have a word with Joe on reception.
Smart one. Right then, Geordie. Let's see the nurse take on your mum.
You go on in, love. I'll stop out here for a moment.
No, Dad. Not for a fag.
Look, you've given up the booze. You can't expect me to give up the cigs as well. It's too much, it really is.
How long's it been since Nikki left the house?
I'm not sure. You better ask her.
She can't remember.
It's not been that long. A couple of months, maybe.
Not very healthy, is it? Stuck in all day.
She has her fags, that's all.
I'm really worried about her arms. How exactly did it happen?
I said she fell out of bed.
When?
A couple of days ago, I think.
She must have been in a lot of pain.
Not really. I've been giving her paracetamol.
I'm sorry, I just don't see how you can get that sort of bruising from a fall.
That's what she told me.
It looks more like she's been grabbed. Forcefully.
God, it was so ridiculous.
So tell me what really happened.
Nikki fell out of bed. She's always falling out of bed. And now she'll be wanting her chocolate.
Eddie White?
Yeah, it's for test results.
Oh, yeah, got ya.
Do you know why the doctor wouldn't just tell us over the phone? Why we had to come in that?
I'm sure the doctor will explain everything. If you'd like to take a seat, unfortunately we are running about 10 minutes behind at the moment.
Well, can you just tell us?
Sorry, no. Try not to worry.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
For Dr. Burroughs.
This is ridiculous. It's agony, isn't it?
I'll get her some more painkillers.
I'm calling an ambulance.
No, please don't. She won't like people asking questions.
I appreciate it's not going to be easy for Nikki, but if she doesn't get her arm properly seen to, she could be causing permanent damage. Is that what you want, Nikki? Mrs. Andrews?
Perhaps you better go, sweetheart.
You'll be there and back in no time. I'll tell the paramedics you don't like crowds. They'll be very sympathetic.
Would you be coming?
I can't, I'm afraid. I've got other calls to make.
I'll be with you, Nick. You don't need the doctor as well.
Do it, Nikki. You'll feel a whole lot better, I promise you.
All right, fine. I'll keep you both happy.
I should have told you, Mum.
You didn't want to worry her.
I should have told her everything from the start.
We didn't know it was going to go this far.
Well, I could prepare her. All it was the cirrhosis.
She'd have worried herself stupid.
Anyway, it's 6 weeks since I've had a hangover. God knows how I'm going to tell her.
Dad, we've been through this. If it is bad news, we'll manage. There'll be things they can do.
No, I've made my mind up. I'm not going through all that. You remember your Auntie Jean? Radio, this, that and the other, made her sick as a dog, and in the end it finished her off.
Let's just get all the facts from the doctor first. Then we can start making decisions. They've got keyhole laser things and all sorts these days.
Oh, how much longer? Go and call them, Tess.
Dad, sit down. She said she'd call us.
Sorry about this, everybody. Outside, please.
I don't believe it. What's going on?
Come on, Dad, it's probably just a drill.
I need my results. I need my test results, Tessa. Tell them I need my results.
That's it, everyone. Out you go.
How long's this going to take? My dad's getting himself into a right state.
Yes, I'm sorry, but we have to evacuate the building. It's regulation.
I'm not going anywhere, not till I get my results.
Come on, Dad, it won't take long.
No, I've been waiting for weeks. I'm not going, not until I get my results.
Come on, out you go, else you and your test results will be going up in flames. Go on.
Oh, this is crazy.
Please, Dad, please. Won't be much longer now.
Back inside, everybody. It was another false alarm, I'm afraid.
This is beyond a joke.
We'll get it fixed.
Well, you said that before.
What's happened? Is there a fire?
We've been in and out all morning. I might as well set up out here.
You're not helping.
Mum! Mum! What's wrong? What's happened? False alarm.
What's the matter with him?
Nothing, he's got to have something done, that's all. The nurse will explain.
What is it, Geordie? What's the matter?
Let's just get inside. We've been hanging around long enough.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with the bloody thing. Everything's flashing now. Well, are you sure you don't want me to call the engineer?
Go on, I give up.
Okay, Mr. Wright.
White.
Sorry?
Mr. White, you have got the right results.
Yeah, sorry. Ah, here we are. All clear?
What do you mean?
Well, the tests were negative. You don't have cancer.
I don't understand. How come?
Well, the problem with your liver is cirrhosis. It hasn't become any more serious.
Thank God, I thought that was it.
So, back to plan A. You'll have to stay off the drink, I'm afraid.
Oh, you've got to be joking. This calls for a celebration.
It's not cancer, but it is still very serious. If you carry on drinking, your liver could pack up for good.
Yeah, but I'm not dying now.
That's not the point.
Well, that's it. I've had enough.
Dad, you have to listen to him. If you don't, I'll tell Mum about the cirrhosis and you'll have to listen to her.
No, don't you threaten me with her. I haven't told her. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. I thought I'd had it. I thought I'd got her. But now I can make something of my life.
And how do you plan to do that if your liver fails? Yes, you've been given a second chance, but if you carry on drinking, you might as well just throw it away.
Yes, I've been given a second chance, and I'm going to take it and enjoy it as much as I can. Come on, Tess.
You can't ignore the problem.
I'm not interested.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah, well, it wasn't enough, was it?
Time for plan B. I'll get my mother involved. He won't stand a chance against her.
Good night last night.
Oh, usual wild night in. What's up?
I saw one of Mac's patients today. Nikki Andrews. Paraplegic girl living with her mum. She's got some really bad bruises on her arms. I've had to send her to casualty.
What caused it?
Well, they both say she fell, but I've just spoken to the radiologist. And her money's on some sort of assault. Looks like she's been grabbed forcefully.
What about the mother?
Gotta be she never goes out.
Well, you better check the history with Mac.
His day off.
Look at Maria at home, he won't mind.
There's no point bothering him. I'm gonna go back and have a word.
Listen, don't interfere if you don't know all the facts.
Trust me, I'm a...
Yeah, I know.
Hello again, Jordan. What is it then? What's going on? You haven't told her.
The nurse thinks it's best if Jordan gets immunised.
You what?
Hang on a minute.
You said you recommended it?
Yes, but the final decision lies with you two. Well, I've already decided. Do you know what they put in those jabs, Devon? They're diseases. You want to pump Jordan full of diseases, do you?
They build his immune system. That's what stops him from catching things, you stupid cow.
Take it easy, Devon. It's the jabs that'll make him ill.
What if he catches polio? You'd rather him crippled.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Imagine the worst case, as per usual.
He's having it done and that's it.
Devon, why don't you take Jordan out? You don't want to listen to this, do you, darling?
Come on, Geordie. Let's go for a little chat.
You gonna have a go at me now, are you?
All better then?
It's not broken, just strained.
Great.
I knew it'd be fine.
It's not going to do your cough any good lying in bed, you know. Perhaps you should sit in your chair for a bit.
She's tired. It was quite an ordeal at that hospital. It's all right, sweetheart. I'll go and get you something to eat.
Now, the wine racks we're going to put over here, but I thought...
He's always doing this to me. Making me look bad in front of people.
How long have you been separated?
Ages.
Can't be easy, making decisions about Jordan.
Well, I don't see why I should have to give way all the time.
You shouldn't. But then this is about what's right for Jordan, isn't it?
You got kids?
No. But I vaccinated a lot of them.
Oh, so you think I'm being stupid as well, do you?
No. I can understand why you're worried. There's a small chance that the vaccines will make Jordan ill. But the chance of him becoming ill are far greater if he gets the real infection.
And I don't want to risk it.
On the other hand, if all children were immunised, we might get rid of the diseases altogether. Because if no one's catching them, they can't spread, can they?
So, if Geordie was yours, you'd get him done, would you?
But you've got to decide for yourself.
I've spoken to the radiologist about Nikki's bruising.
Oh, yes.
She doesn't seem to think it was caused by a fall either.
Well, it's none of her business, and quite frankly, Nikki's arm's been seen to now, and that is that.
If I feel Nikki's been mistreated in any way, I'll have to inform social services.
Are you saying I've hurt my own daughter?
Have you?
How dare you?
I don't know what's been going on, but I do think that perhaps you could both benefit from a period of respite care.
You know nothing about Nikki. She'd never survive at home.
She won't survive anything if you never let her try.
Get out. Just get out.
All right, Dev. If you reckon it's for the best, he can have them done.
Nice one, babe.
Your mum says it's okay now.
No,
Oh, come on, Geordie. It's only sugar.
they're too dangerous.
Not anymore. I've added some special superhero drops.
Where?
Do it for Daddy, Jordan, and you can have anything you want at Burger Heaven.
He's a vegetarian.
Rubbish!
Come on, you two.
I swear he only feeds him junk meat just to get at me.
We wouldn't have this trouble if you weren't such a nutter.
Oh, for goodness sake, are you two here for Jordan or to replay all your old fights? No wonder he's scared with you screaming at each other all the time. Right, outside. Me and Geordie will do this on our own. Okay, superhero?
Jordan? They'll be right outside when you're done. Okay, Jordan. Do you reckon you're as brave as Mr. Superhero here? So, who's gonna have the first sugar lump? Nice one.
Can I come in, please? I want to speak to Nikki.
Why don't you just leave us alone? Please leave us on our own.
It's either me or social services. Okay, Nikki. I want to know what's been going on. You never go out. You're totally dependent on your mother, and you've got bruising on your arms that didn't come from a fall.
What does it matter? None of it matters.
Of course it matters. Is this what you want from your daughter? Stuck under a duvet for the rest of her life?
Please.
Is it?
It was me. I caused the bruising.
Don't.
Go on.
Nikki was coughing badly, but she couldn't get up. So I had to haul her up or she would have choked.
Well, you shouldn't be such a bad nurse, should you?
I've given up everything for you.
You were the one driving! Drunk! I wouldn't be like this if you hadn't been driving!
It was 10 years ago.
It's half my life.
And don't I pay for it every single day? Imagine what it's like to know what I've done to you. I'd give anything not to have been drunk, not to have said I was okay to drive, not to have been in a rush, but I can't change any of it. All I can do is try and make your life as good as possible now. And I know it will never be enough. But just tell me what else I can do. And now the doctor thinks I'm mistreating you. Thinks you'd be better off in a home. So perhaps you'd better tell him what really happened.
Fine. It wasn't Mum's fault. I took her. I just lost it, okay? I started hitting her and she grabbed hold of my arms to defend herself. We had a fight. I fell back against the wall.
Why? What was it about?
I accidentally taped over an episode of Neighbours. Didn't I, Nikki?
That's it. The fire alarm's fixed.
So, what was wrong with it then?
Don't know. Late running millennium bug, I expect.
So it wouldn't actually have had anything to do with you setting it wrong after the practice run?
Might have been.
No one knows what it's like. She was in my face the whole time. Fussing.
So don't let her.
What do you mean?
Well, there's got to be more you want from your life than stuck in here every day.
Every time I think about going out, I get scared. Being like this, letting her do everything. It's the only way.
Any way of what? You're using her guilt, aren't you?
It's the only way of getting back at her. I know she feels so guilty she'd do anything. So I let her. It's easier than hating her for what she did.
And does it help?
Oh.
You think she doesn't wish she could swap places with you? Are you going to spend every day of your life trying to make hers a misery? You're going to start thinking about getting out of here on your own and doing things.
Like what?
I don't know. But you'll never know stuck away in here.
Do I have to go into a home?
That's only one option. You don't have to live here, you know.
I'd never be able to do it, not on my own.
Why not? I know it's not easy, but plenty of people do. I think you might need to talk to your mum first, though.
How do you mean?
Have you tried talking to her about the accident and your life since?
Mum wouldn't like that. Not someone poking their nose in.
I think your mum would give anything a try if she thought it would help.
Come in.
Hi. I thought you could do with one of these as well.
Personally, I could do with something a bit stronger.
That's one thing I don't fancy. I'm only just getting over it. Kate is dead.
Look, there's no need to worry, everyone. It's just a fault in the system. I'll have a quick check round, see everything's all right. Don't even draw a breath.
Oh my goodness! A fire! It's a real fire! No need to panic! We've had plenty of practice! Places, everyone! Oh.
Not again.
That's a real thing this time. They even had their hoses out.
Back inside, everyone. Nothing serious.
There you go, the Andrews.
All fine and dandy. No need to talk to the big boss.
So, what's the story this time? I don't know, Caroline. You tell me. I mean, the culprit is barely recognisable, but has an uncanny resemblance to two pieces of dry toast. Your favourite hangover cure, I believe.